In today's cozy autumn tutorial, I'm creating a beautiful watercolor floral pumpkin. This makes the perfect handmade fall gift or decor piece to cozy up your home. Create this lovely pumpkin to display in your own fall display or send one to your college student away from home. College friends, take a break from studies. Make your own autumn decor for your dorm room. Grab a yummy drink, gather your watercolor paper, paints, and brushes, and let's take some time to slow down our lives just a bit to create something with our hands. Shop your home for a frame you'd like to use for your pumpkin, or spend a moment browsing your favorite boutique. I recently found this sweet little scalloped frame in one of my favorite local shops. Lately, I'm finding scallops a sweet way to add a feminine touch to my home decor. I love the size, shape, and texture of this frame. I'm hoping to change this one out seasonally. A simple tip is to cut your watercolor paper to the size of the sample image from your frame. I'm freehanding my pumpkin, but you could print a pumpkin off online and use it as your template if you like. As I'm cutting my template out, I can smooth out any mishaps from my drawing. I'm also realizing my stem is offset, so I'll just cut it out separately and then position it as I need to later. I prefer to draw my template on the actual size of my final watercolor art, but you can draw directly on the paper you plan to paint on. I'm not great at drawing, so don't worry if you feel like your drawing isn't perfect either. We are going for a general shape and we'll be erasing most of what we draw by the end. I'm using my favorite brush set linked in the description, but mostly I'm using a size 2 for the florals for this project. I have lots of tutorials on painting florals, so please pause this video if you need to and check them out if you feel stuck on any of these flowers. I go into more detail in the individual floral videos. When I use florals like this to fill a space, I just eyeball it and lay flowers wherever I feel they should go. I like to start with my larger florals like the peony and poppies. By painting the stem solid, it sort of grounds my painting and dictates to the eye what form is being looked at. I can then use my florals to organically form the edges of my pumpkin. I find branches of plants with leaves the easiest to work around curved edges. I like to leave white spaces in each leaf for added dimension. Tulips are another easy plant to curve as needed. Next, I fill in most of the larger blank spaces with a 5-petal flower. Light, wispy ferns or pines fill remaining spaces delicately and conform to the paths I need to fill in. Remember to pause every now and then and step back to see where a native space may need a little more filling in. Finally, I add berries in singles or in trios. I like to leave a little dot of white here and there to give a sense of reflection. After the painting is dry, I go back in to erase the remaining pencil marks. There's something so satisfying about framing your own artwork. It reminds me of the joy of baking, creating anything with your hands and stepping back to think about the intentionality and uniqueness of your creation gives so much joy. Just like with baking, a lot of that joy comes with sharing your creation with others. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you will create your own floral pumpkins in your favorite fall colors. If you love this tutorial, be sure to check out my other autumn-themed watercolor videos for more creative inspiration. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tutorial.